Good morning and welcome to a day in my life. It is Thursday, March 24th, and it's about 8 o'clock. Typically, I try to get up at about 7 on Thursdays. I have dance and part of a dance company that rehearses until 10 on Wednesday nights, and I do like to try and prioritize sleep. I did not sleep well last night, so I let myself sleep a little bit later than normal, which is going to make things a little complicated because I have a lot to do today. Today is the day before my birthday, and so I'm really trying not to work tomorrow. I would like to be able to just rest and relax. I have to do some party prep for people coming over tomorrow night, and yeah, I'd like to not do any work, but that means I have a lot of things to do today, and I've already been kind of slow moving earlier this week, and so I have a lot to catch up on from earlier in the week. So we'll see when I sit down with my planner in a little bit to map out what my day is going to look like, what I'm actually going to be able to get done. So just kicking it off with a really condensed version of my morning routine. I'm going to do as much of it as I can before I have to go to physical therapy at 10. All right, let's get this day planned out. I've been using the Cultivate What Matters daily notepad. I've mentioned this before. I switch between a bunch of different daily planners. I got the Amplify planner, which I do love when I have a lot of things going on in a big, long to-do list. I've got the Full Focus planner, which I love for travel specifically. That's like my go-to daily travel planner. And then I've just been using this lately because it keeps me a little bit more grounded in the amount of things that I can actually do in a day, because the to-do list section is much shorter. So like I mentioned, I got up at about 8. I'm doing a condensed version of my AM routine, and then I want to go ahead and squeeze in my communication routine before I head to physical therapy at 10. Let me grab actually my weekly planning pad that I set up on, actually I think I set this up Monday morning, not on Sunday. The other big thing that's throwing a wrinkle in my day is that we won the Moulin Rouge lottery. So I'll talk a little bit later today about what the Broadway lottery is, and definitely one of the benefits of living in New York. But that means our evening plans got a little bit shifted around. I'm super thankful for this one-on-one client who was able to be really flexible. When I entered the lottery, I didn't think I clicked tonight. I was purposely trying to win for like my birthday weekend, which I guess tonight technically is part of my birthday weekend, but I'm so thankful she was able to be flexible and move our call up to earlier in the day. So on my way home from PT, I'm actually going to stop at Trader Joe's for some stuff for tomorrow. I was going to do that tomorrow as part of like party prep, which I hadn't fully planned out the day. I was going to just play it by ear, but I definitely need to go to Trader Joe's before tomorrow. My physical therapist is 1 block from Trader Joe's. Like Trader Joe's is on my way home, and so it'll just save me a lot of time tomorrow to do it today. And now that today is getting a little bit more chaotic, I'm a little bit like, do I really want to go? But I do. I would love to check that off and not have to do that on my actual birthday. So I'm going to Trader Joe's today, right after PT. And then when I get home from Trader Joe's, I'm going to do a 30-minute like power clean. I was going to clean tonight. Somehow I thought I was going to spend 2 hours on it. I probably wasn't going to spend 2 hours, but I definitely don't need to do that much. Our apartment is in pretty good shape. I've been getting a regular cleaning routine or cleaning service. She was here last week, but with people coming over tomorrow, I want to give the floors once over. I want to give the bathroom and the counters like a once over. And I really do think that if I just spend 30 minutes like powering through around the apartment, it'll be in much better shape. And that's also something I really don't want to do tomorrow on my actual birthday. So 30 minutes cleaning, and then I'm going to get ready for the day. And then I'm going to film. This should not take me this whole time. So again, like I mentioned before, I have been moving a little bit slower this week. So some of these things that I was supposed to do earlier in the week, like spend 4 hours filming on Tuesday, I only spent 2 hours. I only did 2 videos instead of 4. So I have 2 videos left to do today. Giving myself about 2 hours to do them. I don't think I will need that much time, but that is like one of the most important things that I get checked off today. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself those 2 hours for filming. Then I have my one-on-one call that I moved up to 3:30. And then after that, I have like the 3 Plan with Laken things that I really would like to get to today. I am hoping I can maybe also find pockets of time earlier. Like if this whole thing takes me a little less time, Trader Joe's takes me less time, filming takes me less time, like I will bump them up into earlier in the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the 3 things here with the little check marks. So the first one is the Patreon replay. I did not do that yesterday. I slept in instead. So I need to get that replay up from Tuesday's Q&A. And then I need to prep tomorrow's video. I am usually not this far behind. Like I usually, my editors had this video done for a very long time, but I was away getting married and I needed to prioritize this earlier before the day before, but I haven't. So I definitely need to get to that today. And then my Friday business routines. That's what I originally had as first thing after PT. I have 3 routines related to the business that I do on Friday that I would like to get done today so I don't need to work tomorrow. And then what I was going to do today was do all of the rest of my content planning, so for Instagram and Patreon and all those things, but there's still plenty of time left in the month. So I'm just gonna push this whole thing to next week and it's gonna be totally fine. I do need to water the plant at some point today. I do need to swing by UPS. I ordered a couple things for the party that I need to grab. I also need to brush Charlie and trim her nails. I could do those things tomorrow, but if you have a pet, you know that this is usually a more than one step process. Like I'll get some of it done today and then she'll be like, okay, I'm over it, mom, and she'll run away from me. And I don't like to force it. Like I could hold her down and do it, but I rather like do a little bit, let her run away, pick her up, do a little bit more. And so I'm gonna start that process today knowing I'm probably gonna finish it tomorrow. And I think that's it. So between my sleeping in, my slowness this week, and then the show tonight kind of shook things up a little bit, but I've got my iced coffee here with me that I'm gonna finish while I finish up my morning routine, and then hopefully will feel like I am in a good place to enjoy and relax tomorrow. Okay, so I'm sitting here working on my communication routine, which most of it I can do on my computer. That's one of the things I love the most about the text service I use for Patreon. Hi, kitty. Is that it is on my computer, and so I can text responses, which I feel like I can be a lot more thoughtful than when I'm trying to do it on my phone. But my nails from the wedding, I'm getting them removed tomorrow. I don't love fake nails, but I broke a nail the day before my nail appointment, the week of the wedding. So I did get fake nails, and they're actually not that bad. I mean, nothing's gone wrong, like they haven't broken or anything or popped off, but it's just the growth. The biggest, which honestly, the growth isn't that bad either. From far away, you can't even really tell. It's more like me. My issue is that they've grown so long at this point that I like can't function. I do not understand how people with really long nails like do things. So I'm trying to type here like to respond to text, and it's just like, it's hard. It is so hard. But tomorrow on my birthday, I have a nail appointment to go get them removed and get just like a regular manicure. I'm excited to have my nails back at a normal length. Also, hi kitty. Hi. It's amazing what being motivated to see a Broadway show will do for my energy levels. So I got through a very condensed version of my routine: communication, water the plant, did 1 round of brushing and nails for Charlie. I got through 1 paw and a good amount of brushing, but we've got to do another round. And then I did 1 of my Friday routines, and I finalized the shopping list for Trader Joe's. So I feel like I'm in really good shape to head to PT and then go to Trader Joe's afterwards. Okay, so I went to PT and then I went to Trader Joe's, which actually took way less time than I thought it was going to. It was completely empty and I got pretty much everything on my list. The only thing they didn't have was lime juice. I guess Trader Joe's doesn't carry lime juice. I also, of course, got a couple of extra things, as one does at Trader Joe's. But because it took me less time than I thought, I was also able to stop by the UPS store and grab this package of fun that I got. I'm so excited about this. So there's not really like a theme. These are the mini cupcake liners. Oh my gosh. There's not really a theme for my birthday this year, but y'all know how much I love rainbow. So I found this set on Amazon that's like rainbow multicolored. So there's cups. That doesn't quite look like enough cups. I don't know how many cups that is. Silverware, napkins, plates. That's so perfect. I think it did say it served 32, which is more than enough. But I guess in my head, sometimes people get more than 1 cup. But anyways, I think it'll be fine. And then I'm going to make these little brownie things with Reese's inside. Oh my gosh, they're so good. And so I got rainbow cupcake liners. So it's kind of like rainbow themed. I just ordered both of these things on Amazon. And then I realized that I hadn't eaten all day and my stomach was growling, and so I made myself some eggs. And now I'm basically back on schedule. It is almost 8:50. I thought I was gonna be done with all that by noon. So actually, I could go ahead and get a jump start on the cleaning, but I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is like open this stuff up and get rid of the boxes and put that stuff away. And then I will jump into my 30-minute cleaning. It's kind of like power hour, but power half an hour. Okay, finally time to start getting ready. Actually, first thing first, before I deal with this disaster of a hair situation, I like really need to wash my hair, but I'm at the point where I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. I want fresh hair for my birthday. I'm gonna put my contacts in. I've had a lot of questions about how it's going. Is it like, am I glad that I did it? I'm so glad that I did it. Just to recap, I don't have a super strong prescription. I only need my contacts or my glasses in order to see far away. And so I used to only really wear my glasses at the theater, movies, or like things where, weddings where I needed to see really far away. Realized for my own wedding, I was gonna wanna be able to see far away and not wear my glasses that day. So I started wearing contacts. I was having trouble with them at the beginning. I don't know if I ever shared this anywhere, but turns out one of the reasons I think I was not enjoying them is the prescription. I did talk about this somewhere, but I can't remember if it was Instagram or YouTube. The prescription, I have 2 different prescriptions in each eye, and the woman who like taught me to put them in and sent me home with them that first time put like big R and L on the actual little contact thing and had it backwards. And it wasn't until I got my actual prescription order that I got in the mail that it was like the right way. So that really helped a lot, and I've just been getting used to them, and I'm much better about putting them in. And taking them out, I actually feel like I'm a pro at this point. Like I can usually get them out on the first try. Putting them in, it still usually takes me a couple tries. Okay, of course I said that, and then it took me a number of tries to get them in, but I got them in, ready to go, keep getting ready. I'm now a little bit behind, like 10 minutes behind from my originally mapped out day. I got distracted by like party setup, you know, pulling out the trays, figuring out what's gonna go in what spot, and like laying it out all over the apartment. I mentioned this on a live the week of my birthday that I have never hosted a party in this apartment before because we moved in just about a year ago, and so it was fun to like set it up. So now I'm a little bit behind, but that's all right. I'll get ready fast. And I definitely overestimated the amount of time I was gonna need to film, or I am going to need to film those 2 videos. So the other thing I wanted to talk about while I got ready, which I feel like I've mentioned all of my favorite products that I'm using right now before. The daytime moisturizer I'm using right now is this Neutrogena one. I don't love it. I bought it because I really wanted a drugstore moisturizer that was like considered lightweight, that had a pump, but I don't love it. So as soon as I'm gonna use it up, and then as soon as it's gone, I'll get something else. And then my all-time favorite sunscreen is the Supergoop matte screen that I got a bunch of when Supergoop was having a sale. Thank you to whoever let me know about that, and now I'm good to go probably for a very long time. Anyways, I wanted to tell you about the Broadway lottery system and what that means and how it works, and if you really do kind of have to live in or around New York City, or if you're planning a trip here and you want to just try the lottery because you might see a show if it like works out, but that's not the main reason that you're coming to New York. I should have put this dry shampoo in last night before I went to bed. That's how I typically would prefer the dry shampoo, is at night before bed, but it's fine. It will do for filming 2 videos and then going to see a show with Sam. Anyway, so one of the things that the Broadway theaters try to do is sell out every ticket. And in an ideal world, they are selling them all at full price, but they would rather get something for that seat, as well as be able to have a full house for their performers. So what a lot of shows will do is they will run what is called a digital lottery, and you're able to go online. It's usually a day before the show. Some shows do it closer to a week in advance. Some shows don't have this option at all. It is not consistent across shows, which is a little bit frustrating, but every show is a different management company, a different producing team. They're allowed to do whatever they want. So each individual show, it's either like the day before or the week of, and they literally, you don't have to pay anything to enter. Somebody asked me that question via Instagram. They were like, do you pay like a normal lottery, right? You would pay to buy a ticket. It's not like that. You don't pay, you just enter with your information, and then they draw winners, and you usually find out about a day, like about 24 hours before whatever show it is that you're going to see. So that's why you either need to live here or you need to be flexible with your vacation. So earlier in the year, I was pretty regular about entering the Six lottery, the musical Six. And after entering it almost every day, I didn't do the days that I had dance, and Six was like one, like you had to do it every day. I didn't do it the days that I had dance. We ended up winning a Sunday show actually back in February. And a lot of times the lottery tickets are good seats. They're seats that just happen to not get purchased. So for Six, we got to see it in the front row. So then after Six was over, I started pretty much consistently entering the Moulin Rouge lottery. And the Moulin Rouge one is for a week in advance. And so you
it's 1 week at a time. So you click all the shows that you want to see that within that week that are coming up. And honestly, I didn't think I'd clicked Thursday night because I knew I was kind of wanting to rest and like prepare for this weekend, but it's okay. We're just starting birthday weekend early. So I had clicked clearly today's. I definitely didn't click tomorrow's, but then I clicked all the weekend shows and we ended up winning. And so our seats for Moulin Rouge are not near as good as our seats for 6 were, but they're still good seats. They're second row balcony, which is actually Sam's first row balcony is Sam's ideal seat, especially theaters that have a really far overhang, and especially for shows that have a big ensemble. That's like where he would like to sit. So we are in the second row balcony. Also, I didn't mention this, but these tickets are way, 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 way less expensive. So the 6 ones were 30 bucks a piece and these ones were 34 bucks a piece. So they are way less expensive, but it's last minute and you just get what you get, right, in terms of the seats. So yeah, we found out last night that we won the Moulin Rouge lottery for tonight, bought our tickets, and we're going, and I'm really excited. I had tickets to see, if you've been around, I had tickets to see Moulin Rouge back in December, and it was right around the December surge in New York City, and so the show got canceled. My mom and sister were in town visiting. We were literally sitting in the seats. My mom and sister had made plans to come visit a while back because we had planned to drive home to Chicago for the holidays. And so they had made plans to come visit, and I bought those Moulin Rouge tickets before the Tonys. And so Moulin Rouge hadn't won a bunch of Tonys yet, so I got a really good deal. We were in orchestra row like 12, and it was just a really good deal. And we were literally in our seats, and they announced that the show was being canceled due to exposure. So I'm just excited to finally be seeing it and seeing it with Sam, although he is not as excited about Moulin Rouge, which is why I had originally bought tickets to go see it with my mom and sister. But I'm excited to finally be seeing it. I've heard lots of amazing things, and it is just the perfect way to kind of kick off a really fun weekend. All right, my assumption was correct. I did not need as much time to film as I gave myself. So it's about 2:45 now. So I have about 45 minutes until my one-on-one call to do something. I'm gonna see what I can check off. First things first, I'm gonna get the footage from the videos I just filmed uploaded, or at least started uploading. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna wait to do that until after my one-on-one call, because sometimes if things are uploading to the Google Drive, which is how my editor and I share footage, it messes with my computer's Zoom capabilities. So actually what I'm gonna do first is make sure that I write down to upload, because I don't wanna forget to upload that for her. So I will just get that started as soon as that one-on-one call is over. So I think I'm gonna skip to prepping the Friday video. The Patreon replay might take me more than 45 minutes, and I don't wanna stop halfway through. The prepping Friday video should take me definitely less than that. So what I'll probably do is, well, I need to cross some of these things off still, but what I'll probably do is try and get the Friday video prepped before the one-on-one call. I probably could also squeeze in, no, I need to do at least one of these routines after the call. I might go try and fold the laundry, depending on how much time I have left. All right, I'm feeling really good about where I'm at. It is about 5:10. I finished all of the work things I wanted to finish today, and just like, I'm feeling really, really good. So I have about an hour until we're gonna head out for the show. So I am gonna go, first I'm gonna eat, because I had a late breakfast, so I kind of just skipped lunch. I had an afternoon snack. So I'm gonna go eat some leftovers for dinner, and then I'm gonna go fold the laundry and put that away. And then maybe try and grab Charlie for another brush and nail clipping session. Otherwise, I might just rest a little bit. The one thing I might do is go over my list of things to do for tomorrow. I mean, it is my birthday and I am trying to enjoy my day tomorrow, but there are still things I need to do in terms of like party prep, but that's like fun things for me. And that kind of to-do list is not like here are all the things I have to do today, but like here are all the things I get to do today because it's like fun and I'm having friends over and all those things. So if I have a few minutes before we leave tonight, I might get that list all ready to go for tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's just like, I feel like I was feeling a little overwhelmed at the beginning of the day with like, okay, things have changed and you slept in. These are the things you need to get done today in order to really enjoy tomorrow, and feel really good about the progress that I made today. All right, we are about to head out. I was gonna take my camera with me and grab a couple clips, and then I remembered I already did that because it was during Vlogmas. Hi, Kitty. Was the last time that I was gonna go see the show. And so I did grab a couple of clips of like the outside and inside the theater once we got to our seats and all that stuff. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna leave my camera at home and enjoy the show and enjoy this night with Sam. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Let's finish planning this out. So it's out on, Doing this with one hand is hard. But y'all know, okay. The daytime moisturizer, was very correct. That sounded weird.